Hi, good morning everybody. Jo here from 3 Times the Charm, and it's such a beautiful winter's morning here on my mountain that I thought I just would love to share it with you. And I've also got my cards with me as well, just because I'd like to know what A, the dragons would like us to know for today, and B, what maybe are you not seeing within yourself, maybe. So I've got a couple of different decks here. I've got my Dragon Magic deck, which I just absolutely love. And I've also got my Magick of You deck. Again, I absolutely love these two decks and I use them lots. So before we get started, I invite you to please take a big deep breath in and accept my light and my Reiki. Push that belly all the way out. And as you sigh it all out with sound, just give everything a shake out. I just have a few codes coming on through, because we've had a lot that's been going on over the last few weeks, and months even. We've come out of eclipse seasons, which has been all about our shadow bringing up all this kind of stuff that we don't really necessarily want to deal with. And then we've come straight into, Saturn retrograde and in amongst a massive super full moon. So again, all of this has all been about lots of karmic shit coming up, lots of shadow stuff deep within ourselves that we may not have even realised that was there. And it's just all kind of coming up to the surface and made so many of us feeling a whole lot cuckoo. And, I don't mean to laugh, because it's certainly not light. I'm not making light of that and how hard it has been for everybody. But, part of being in that Sagittarius full moon energy is about kind of making light of the situation and trying to see what is it in yourself that you can laugh at. I love my Aussie humour, because it kind of is all about that, taking the piss out of yourself and taking the piss out of everyone else as well. I know in this day and age it can be a bit politically incorrect, and I kind of go to all that, fuck that, because I am me, I am unapologetically me, and if you can't handle that, well, fuck off. So I invite you all to kind of take that same attitude too, not be me, but be you. So whatever that is for you, don't dim to fit in. As the kookaburras erupt around me. Gosh, they're beautiful. Okay, so I would love to know what the dragons have to say now, in light of, I guess, everything that I've just said, that just came straight through me, straight from the Great Mother herself, I believe. So if you have a question in mind, I urge you to think of that now. And I had one just fly out from my hand, so we're not going to go any further, because I got a big stop in my head as well, just as I caught that one. So I invite you to, again, have another big deep breath in, because we never breathe enough or properly. And I'd love for you to ask your question now in your mind. And my intention and my question is, I just want to know what it is that we need to know for our highest good. What message have you got for us today, dragons? So we've got Dragon Lives, which is, in other times, other dimensions, you have flown with us side by side. Feel the memory of our adventures stir and soar within you. You are brave and bold. Believe in your courage. So again, that kind of follows straight on to what I was just saying before about don't dim to fit in. You know, let yourself be free to be you. Because there is only one of you, and the universe doesn't make mistakes. So I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, but it is absolutely as true now as it was when I first started saying it a few months ago, a few weeks ago, or whatever, because this isn't the first lifetime we've lived, whether you believe in that or not. Like, it doesn't matter whether you believe or not, because it's actually, like, for real. So the more you can try to go within and meditate, you know, however that is for you, trust the memories, trust the thoughts, trust what's coming up for you. So I really think it's really important to, you know, journal or to speak into, you know, a voice thing app, recording app on your phone, or, you know, get it out through music or through art or through, you know, dance or whatever is your creation, however it is that you are when you create, however that is for you, I urge you to do that. And then, I mean, for me personally, when I journal or when I talk into my recorder or something like that, is that I can then go back later, you know, maybe later that day, maybe a week later, maybe a year later, maybe 10 years later, and you can go back and see, you know, what came through and how that worked for you. So we are having lots of memories and stuff coming in, and that you just got to trust it. Like, you just got to trust it. I can't even stress that enough, because we are so conditioned in this world to believe in everything else outside of us that we always generally start questioning when shit's actually coming through us. So how do we be comfortable in trusting ourselves? Well, kind of practice, you know, you just got to keep doing it. And keeping your vibration high. So that's by breathing properly, by grounding yourself often and regularly. And grounding, you know, that can just be as you're taking a drink of water or eating some food. It's just being really present in that moment and noticing the textures, the colours, the flavours, you know, whatever. So bringing your senses into the here and now. So even right now, like, just look around you and just notice the colours. Like, I've got grass and stuff all around me, and these, you know, I've got some, you know, tyres and that I plant my trees in amongst. So, you know, I'm noticing that the tyres are really black and they're textured and smooth in parts. The grass feels a whole lot different, and I love the greens coming through it. You know, that's being present. That's being present. All right, so very quickly, I want to now pull a card from the Magick of You Oracle. So when we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, because we're so clouded by our own self-judgments, our own self-doubt, and all of that sort of stuff, this is a great deck to turn to. It's to help you unlock your inner truths about yourself. And again, if you have a question in mind, I would suggest that you ask it now. Take a big, deep breath in. And again, I just want to give some support to the collective right now. Let's empower ourselves rather than always finding the doom and gloom. So what message, universe, from these cards can I share with the collective? The highest good of all. Ooh, that one dropped out. So, everything in perfect balance. This is all about not overextending yourself. Noticing that when you need to take a bit of time out for yourself, that it is okay. It is okay. And it's card number 8, which is also a magical manifestation number. So again, this is all about you doing you. What a beautiful card. And on that note, guys, I see you. Mwah.